Hello and welcome back to the Watford Way. I hope you're all doing well. Obviously in the UK and in England specifically, we've all gone on into this second coronavirus lockdown, which obviously is quite sad and is a real shame for everyone who's been struggling with the whole situation so far. So this week we put out like a little message on our social media just saying that if any of you need to ever talk, my DMs will always be open. So if any of you are struggling who are watching this, I just want you to know I'm always available for you to have a chat on whatever you want to talk about, whether it be Watford, your life, if you're feeling a bit down. So yeah, my DMs are always going to be open. But that is not what I'm here to talk about today. I'm actually here to talk to you about Watford 3, Coventry City 2. Another 3-2 win for the Golden Boys. Obviously, we seem to be making it very, very difficult for ourselves at the moment to get over the line with these late goals, these really high-scoring games, which we didn't have earlier in the season. But it seems lately all the goals are flying in. And yeah, let's get straight into the match. And really, I don't really want to talk about that first half too much. It was a bit of a ball fest, in my opinion, to be honest with you. Both sides, having some good chances. Obviously, both sides not really being that clinical in that first half. I think Andre Gray probably created the best chance for us. He kind of knocked the ball around the defender, got into the box, and unfortunately his final product wasn't quite there, was it? But yeah, not really much else to report in that first half. In my opinion, probably Coventry edged it for me in terms of the opportunities they actually created for themselves. I think they had a header that they put wide. I think Ben Foster might have been called into action a couple of times because it's a couple of days ago now, the game, so I'm trying very hard to recollect it from my memory. But from what I can remember, that first half, probably Coventry edged. And if someone was to go ahead in that first half, it probably should have been Coventry with the chances they had. So I'm not going to focus on that anymore. I'm going to get straight into that second half, where, to be honest, my emotions were all over the place in that second half. Especially, I think it's from like the 60th minute to the 65th minute, there was 3 goals scored. What a mad game that was. I think we went ahead through Andre Gray. And then Coventry City, out of nowhere, kind of got 2 goals. Let's touch on that first goal because I'm sure you were all frustrated by it. And I think you know the goal I'm talking about. And it's the Ben Foster error. And it was an error. Ben Foster kind of not shown himself in too much glory in the past couple of games. But I think we'll let him off. Obviously he just won October Player of the Month. So he's not a bad goalkeeper, is he? Let's not overreact. He's not a bad goalkeeper, but I think lately he's made a couple of silly errors. The one against Coventry being one of them, and it was literally a 25-yard header. Our defenders and midfielders not really clearing their lines. A couple of crap headers, to be honest with you. Heading it back into our own box. Essentially, it comes out to the Coventry man who kind of just runs onto it, gets his neck muscles behind it. And it kind of loops over Ben Foster, who was too far out of his goal. I think he thought we were going to clear the ball, and unfortunately it ends up in the back of the net. And then another couple of minutes later, a quick Coventry break, and they slot it in the bottom left-hand corner. So Coventry were 2-1 up, and I was very angry. I was punching my sofa. My family was saying to me, "James, calm down." I was like, all right, I'll calm down. Like, I'm not going to let Watford ruin my weekend as I usually do. So I calmed down. I sat back down. And Watford made a fantastic comeback. William Troost-Ekong getting on the end of a James Garner corner to head into the bottom right-hand corner, wasn't it? And delighted for William. I know he has family who live in Watford or near Watford, I presume. I think that's what I read in his interview anyway. I saw a video after the game of his family celebrating his goals. That's always good to see. So good to get him off the mark. And he's probably been our best centre-back in the games that he's played. So that's really, really pleasing to see. And then obviously, again, another late winner. But before we get on to that, I do want to say congratulations to Troy Deeney, who made his 400th appearance for Watford, coming on as a 72nd minute substitute, I believe it was. And it's good to see him get a decent run out. He obviously came on against Luton, which was weeks ago now, and he only got a small cameo then. But good to see him get a decent run out against Coventry. And yeah, I thought when he came on, he slowed down the game. He was getting a bit frantic at times, a bit end to end, but I thought he slowed it down and the ball stuck to him really well, laid it off into people, and yeah, that ultimately led to our penalty. And Ismaïla Sarr, quality player, obviously, as we all know, getting his 3rd goal of the season from the spot, and he kind of knocked it up onto the defender's arm. They claimed it wasn't a penalty, but the referee gave it straight away. And I'm sure we all thought Troy Deeney was going to take it, but it turned out Ismaïla Sarr was the designated penalty taker for the Coventry City game, and he slotted it away, which is good to see. And yeah, ultimately we won the game 3-2. I've got a couple of notes on my phone here, which I kind of want to go through, that I took during the game. And the first note here I've got on my phone is Andre Gray and his runs in behind, and I thought that Andre Gray starting was completely a breath of fresh air. We obviously saw what Andre Gray offered in that pre-season friendly against Tottenham. I'm sure he scored in that game as well. But yeah, Andre Gray really was top quality. I've not really got any complaints. He did get through one-on-one at one point where he should have probably put that away. But I can't fault him too much. First game back, he scored a goal. I think he got a touch on it anyway. It looked like an own goal to me, but I'll let him off. And yeah, another person I want to touch on before we end this video is Ken Sema, or King Ken Sema, as we like to call him. I can't get my words out properly, but yeah, Ken Sema, what a guy, what a player, what a lad. Honestly, Ken Sema, what a guy. I think he got his 5th assist of the season there, or something along them lines. I mean, I've not really got any complaints about him, to be honest. It's been like a new signing. So Ken Sema, probably for me, player of the season so far. Great play down that left flank to set Gray up to tap that into the net. So yeah, not got any complaints about him. And yeah, sorry it's been a bit of a jumbled review. Obviously the game was a couple of days ago now, so I was trying to recollect it from my memory. But apart from that, we won. We head into this international break, and we've got 5 videos for you this week on the Watford Way YouTube channel for you to enjoy, to keep you entertained throughout the break. As I said earlier, my DMs are always open for you to have a chat if you're feeling a bit sad, a bit down. If you want to talk about Watford, I'm always happy to talk about Watford, obviously. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Of course, stay safe, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and follow us on all our social medias, which are linked down below in the description. Sorry for rambling on for so long. I'll try and keep it a bit shorter next time. But apart from that, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you later.